Hello and welcome to News Across Nigeria. I am Ayotunde Balogun. Coming up on the program, Nigeria to earn $20 billion from food exports, and that's according to the federal government. After eyewitness reports, we visit the site of collapsed bridges in Adamawa and Niger states. And 2 people die in a motor accident in Jos, the Plateau state capital. The food export program of the federal government is expected to generate $20 to $30 billion in foreign exchange for the country. This is coming from the Minister of Agriculture, Chief Audu Ogbe. The minister, who was speaking in Makurdi, confirmed that the first shipment of a 40-foot container of yam has left Benue for the United States. Another shipment is expected to leave Lagos to the United Kingdom at the end of this month.
The Minister of Agriculture and Natural Resources, Audu Ogbe, and Governor Samuel Ortom arriving at the CBN Enterprise Development Center for the official flag-off of the first Benue Youth Entrepreneurial Summit in Makurdi. The hall is filled to capacity with over 600 youths, invited guests and other stakeholders to witness the first phase of the scheme. The summit, with the theme, Made in Benue is Possible, is a vision the Benue state government believes will help make the people self-reliant and improve the economy of the state.
I am confident that Benue youths have all it takes and what it takes to make the theme of this event possible.
Then Governor Ortom takes the stage and assures the youths of his continuous support, asking them to get creative with their various goals.
Under the chairmanship of Honorable Commissioner for Industry, Trade and Investment, just like I did with them some few weeks ago, I'm also going to dedicate as loan the sum of 100 million naira for this program.
Outside the venue, the Minister of Agriculture challenges youths to participate in food exports, which would earn Nigeria over $20 billion.
In another 5 to 6 years, we should be talking of about $20 to $30 billion a year from food. Double that figure in 15 years. Because having tidied up the issue of rice, by the end of this year, there will be no need to import rice. Once we are self-sufficient here, the rest is exports. And I assure you the demand for Nigerian products is almost impossible to satisfy.
With the announcement of a 100 million naira interest-free loan by the state governor, participants now have a renewed drive to change their economic fortunes and in the process increase foreign exchange earnings through agriculture.
The Niger Delta Development Commission, NDDC, says it will soon revive its rice processing plants in Rivers and Akwa Ibom states. The managing director of the commission, Obong Nsimaikere, revealed this in an interview with journalists after inspecting one of the facilities located in Rivers. He was unhappy that the rice mill, which was completed back in 2007, has been unused for almost 10 years.
The contract for the Elele rice processing plant was awarded by the NDDC in 2006 at the cost of about 736 billion naira and was completed in 2008.
Where did this equipment come from?
It has a capacity to mill about 180 tons of rice per day. Unfortunately, since it was test run in 2008, the facility, which has a drying and milling section, has been abandoned.
So where's the milling facility?
Lamenting the huge waste of such a facility, which has the capacity to impact positively on Nigeria's economy, creating jobs and increasing the country's gross domestic product, the NDDC boss says when the plant is reactivated, it will encourage local farmers to produce more rice.
We would develop what we call an outgrowers scheme, where members of the community will be encouraged to grow. We'll give them the seedlings, give them technical support, and give them whatever inputs will be required so that they can use it to produce their rice. And then they have a guaranteed market that 3 months after they produce, I mean, it takes about 3 months for the rice to mature. 3 months after they produce, their products will be bought.
He says that the contract terms for the operation of the rice mill will be reviewed because the contractor has failed to perform, as the existing contract does not have the capacity to run the facility, while the Commission will immediately go into partnership with the private sector to put it to use.
Going forward, we would immediately go into some partnership with the private sector to put this facility to use. We want to see that that this mill is functional. We want to see how we can begin to employ some people.
The mill, when functional, will help the country reduce the amount spent on food importation. Local farmers in the area will also have the technical support from the Commission to encourage increased production.
The United States Ambassador to Nigeria, Mr. Stuart Simonton, believes justice and liberty must be the core values within the context of true democracy for any society to achieve development and growth in a free world. He said this when he visited Rivers State in the Niger Delta region. According to him, the national anthem of Nigeria should be a template for national consciousness. Our correspondent Emmanuel Array reports.
It's an evening of compliments. As the U.S. Ambassador to Nigeria is guest at the Rivers State banquet in Government House, Port Harcourt, the state capital. Government officials, political leaders and traditional rulers are also here. The evening is not short of entertainment, but that takes nothing away from the issues of democracy, justice and liberty canvassed by the American ambassador.
Nigeria is great because of Nigerians, because they are many and diverse and together.
For the host governor, true federalism is the way to go for the country.
We believe that there must be a country which is called Nigeria. All of us will work together for the unity of this country. All of us.
The conversation continues the day after at the State Executive Chamber.
My purpose today is very simple and very important: to understand a little bit better what it is that the government and the governor and the deputy governor and all of you who contribute to this state are doing with the people of this state to move it forward in peace and prosperity.
And then the governor takes up the issue of a visa office to serve the Niger Delta.
The establishment of that visa office is very key. You have all the oil companies here. All the multinationals are here. So, what happens? We have international flights that come to Port Harcourt.
After 18 years of uninterrupted democratic rule in Nigeria, many believe there is still more work to be done in achieving comprehensive constitutional democracy. Emmanuel Irei, Channels Television News.